Hey everyone, welcome back. Dave Oliveira here with Rain Networks, and today we're going to continue our Heimdal dive into the portal. So we'll do that now. Last video, we went ahead into the endpoint settings and just went through the general tab. In future videos, we're going to go through the modules in the policy sections. But this video, I thought we would focus just a little bit on portal navigation. So over here on the left, I have the start to the home section. And this is where you can see different widgets that the different modules are running kind of at a glance, which is real nice. These fill up as the modules detect things and find things. So very cool here. Coming down to the bottom, I just like to say support is right here. It is their knowledge base article. You could submit a request. Their support has been phenomenal on getting back and getting us help when needed. So I highly request to utilize that. Coming here, we'll just start going up from the bottom. The reports and alerts section is cool. You can either schedule reports or just make an on-demand report. And then the alert section is cool too. You can get alerts. A lot of people would set up a domain or an alias rather called like alerts at theirdomain.com. You can see what do you want to get alerts for. Go ahead and choose that. And then you're just going to key in your email address and a logo. You can put a custom logo in there if you want, or just use the Heimdal logo. And that's how you would set that up too. Similar with the scheduled reports or the on-demand report. It's the same exact setup widget. I've downloaded a report here. They got some nice reports. My data is fresh, so I would expect a lot more data in here in a production environment, but this is just my demo environment. But nice, something to look at for sure. The guide section, we kind of touched on this on the first video, but this is where you would grab your installer and your key, right? Also, going back to that reports, there was a custom logo there. You could come into this customer settings, company info here, and you could import your logo so that you could use it in those reports section as well. Up next, we have the accounts section here. This is how, or this is when you want to add another tech to here to manage it with you. You just simply create an account, and it'll go ahead and send them off an email to it. So fairly standard. They will have an admin role, but unless you check the visitor, then they're just like a read only, right? And then you can require 2FA by default, but if you don't want to require it, you can go ahead and do that. And then the last thing I see a lot of people miss, and I did too, was make sure the account's activated to true, and just so everything is happy and copacetic. So we'll go ahead and hit cancel here. And the last thing I kind of want to show off here, the products is the modules that we're going to deep dive into that I mentioned when we go through the policy section. So we'll revisit this. Same with the tax center. We're going to have a module or a video just on this as well. But taking a peek, the other very big section in here is going to be the device info. And right here is where I have my devices. If you want to go ahead and click on one, you get detailed information about the device, what it's running, what modules are enabled, the hardware of it, all that good stuff. And this is where you can kind of look at the modules that are enabled on this endpoint itself, right? So I have a few of the modules enabled here, and we can see different items with these modules, which again, I know we will dive into a deeper section on each module here in the coming videos. But very cool stuff. You can isolate it if there's an issue. You can run a scan on it, request logs, connect remotely, apply a script, a PowerShell or a batch script, assign a global policy, a new one, install patches, all that good stuff here. So in the next video, we're going to take that deeper dive I've been mentioning on the endpoint settings, and hope to see you guys there. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.